guys, so I wanted to make this video because I've seen a lot of like elementary education videos on this. Ooh. But I haven't seen a lot of like early childhood education. I wanted to make a little mini vlog, but today I'm going to Dollar Tree and maybe Walmart, we're not sure. And when I'm talking about we, I mean my mind, me and myself and I. But I'm gonna get a few stuff for my activities. I am a toddler teacher. I teach toddlers who are from like 1 to almost 2, and then they move up to early preschool. I do a lot of like sensory activities and a lot of socio-emotional development with my co-teacher. Let's go to Dollar Tree. Just in case people were concerned, got the mask. Okay. So I just got back from the Dollar Tree. I have my receipt. I actually spent 25 bucks, which is honestly what I was expecting. At first I was like, this has got to be $50. But then I remembered I'm at the Dollar Tree. You know, I got the goods. I got everything I needed and it all fit in 2 bags, and I got more. Actually more stuff than I intended to get. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to skedaddle home and then show you guys what I got. Okay, so I'll just go into this bag first. They're fake flowers. I got one of each color except for green, because we will be using the leaves. But for one of my activities, I called it the Tiny Florists, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut like the individual flowers from the bouquet. And then the toddlers will be able to have a sensory experience and explore the textures of the fake flowers as well as the leaves and the stems. And we're going to talk about the colors together. We can count together, purple, yellow, as well as red and blue. Ta-da! And so these are going to be in the sensory bin. Oh, that's pretty. These are going to be in the sensory bin, and then they can touch and feel. And look, there's some long leaves as well, and then short leaves. I'm hoping to also bring parchment paper, and then when the children pick their flowers, they'll have their own bouquet, and hopefully you'll be able to send them home to their parents just as like, you know, a little treat. My center is not product art focus. It's definitely about the process and making art, and so hopefully that's okay if we send home fake flowers. My co-teacher thought it was like the cutest idea. Another arts activity that we're going to be doing is sponge art. So I have different sponges. So I got like the regular cellulose sponges. I'm gonna cut them in half because these are pretty big. I have 2 of those. I have the non-stick scrubbers, which I think would be really great for texture and like sensory as well. And so they come in a variety of colors as well, so we could probably practice more colors than just with our paint, but we can also do it with our sponges. And then these have 6 in them, which I'm really happy about because I have 10 kids. But these are nail guard sponges, and so like you can put your hands in there. But you know, the toddlers are probably just gonna squish and munch. These are really cool because they also have the textured side on the side, so you get like different textures and different patterns just by having different sponges. For another activity, we're going to be fishing. So I'm gonna hide the fishes in a sensory bin as well and use crinkle paper. This is called decorative shred at Dollar Tree, but I have extra in my little gift wrapping container. But I also picked up blue because I just have like pink and red, but I want to add some ocean to it. And the next things that I got, I was really excited about because I love books. I love reading to my kids. I love looking at the pictures with them, and just it's one of the best times, like prime times to have with one of your toddlers or with one of your students. But I got 3 books. I saw this book, and this is definitely a teacher book because I think it's like so cute. But this is called The Little Book of Big Monsters, Sally Big. Appealing pictures, lots of colors, and it has this cute little chomp on the side. But you can definitely play it up with your toddlers or whatever age group, honestly. You can ask them, what happened to this book? what do you think happened? Who did it? It's like, and it was only $1, you guys. Come on. The next book that I got is also a really good book because my center and a lot of my coworkers and co-teachers, we use sign language as well to communicate with our students or with our toddlers because, you know, verbal language is still a work in process, and motions are really easy for toddlers to pick up on, especially if you use repetition. So a lot of the signs that we do are like more, please, thank you, milk, and so those are a lot of, all done. But those are a lot of the signs that we use, and one of the books that I also got is Playtime, and you can learn to sign with this book. So this is another teacher book, and when I opened it, I immediately put it in my basket. But as you can see, it's a lift-a-flap, so inside is the sign. So for car, it can be like car. Ta-da! And then the last one that I got is also a teacher book. This one's called The Mood Hoover. And I think this is probably better for older kids, but who knows? Maybe we can try it with the younger kids. It's a really beautiful quality book. The illustrations are really pretty. This is actually, oh my gosh, this is actually priced at $7, but I got it for $1. But yeah, we'll see. We'll test it out with my 1 to 2 year olds, see if they pay attention or want to look at the pictures of me. I also got another book, but this book is just numbers. As you can see, the 3 is messed up. That's okay. So we'll put this on the shelf. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on the shelf. See how they like it. And the other thing that I got is for the classroom as well. We can decorate our classrooms, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But I'll ask my co-teacher if she wants to also hang them up, if we're allowed to hang up stuff like this. But this is just a shapes and colors poster pack. Where is it? There it is. So it has like colorful muffins in both English and Spanish, and then shapes in both English and Spanish as well. The last things that I got, I know my co-teacher and I were talking about it one day, but we used to have like hair ties or like hair bands for the toddlers, but the bag disappeared. So I just went ahead and bought these. These are 500 little hair ties. Again, only $1. And so we're gonna have that in the classroom for our little girls, or if our little boys also want a little ponytail, pigtails. Ta-da! We have hair ties. Last but not least, this is something that I've been meaning to do. I love my kids, and one of the things they love to do is play in puddles whenever there are puddles or rain outside, and sometimes they don't have extra socks. And that is not their fault. That's not the parents' fault. Sometimes we lose socks, sometimes we forget. So I decided to buy some extra socks. I didn't even realize that I got two of the same pair. So there's 4 versions, or 4 of these, which are sharks. Baby sharks. I also got these baby ones. These are smaller, because you know, I have a variety of toddlers in my class. So these are just pink and then green, and then these are bigger ones, which just say princess on them. And then these are really cool because they are think a fox and a raccoon, so that way we never run out of socks. Okay guys, so also I forgot to show you guys earlier, but over the past few weeks I've been collecting paper roll tubes, because that is also another activity we will be doing next week, and the toddlers will investigate loose parts. So we're gonna use pipe cleaners, as well as straws. I'm pretty sure I have straws, but I will look for them later. So their fine motor skills and pincer grasps as well. Another thing that I have to do is I have to make 2 new name tags for my 2 new toddlers who will be joining us on Tuesday, because we have professional development on Monday. So I have to make their name tags for when they come. You guys, I'm also a dongus because I don't have my template. Like, I don't have the size of the name tag, but luckily for me, I do have this piece of paper. I'm gonna fold it over, and I should be able to guesstimate the, the size of the name tag. So you guys, I changed it to my pajamas, but I did it. I have my two colors. I have lime green and red. And I'm just gonna put their names on them and decorate them a little bit, and then they'll slip into their cubbies and they have their own cubby tag. And now I'm going to hole punch my paper towel tubes. So I hole punched probably like 10 or 11 of them, so they have the holes, and then I left a bunch of them unpunched like this, just so they have options. And then I put the long ones in a separate plastic bag for a different activity, for maybe a different day. But yeah, got my tubes. I'm also gonna go ahead and do my de-stemming, I guess you could say, of my fake flowers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of each and then wiggle them off, and then you'll have single flowers. So I just finished de-stemming all of my fake flowers. I made sure that there wasn't too much exposed wire at the bottom, but now there are single flowers, and my kids can pick and choose which ones they like, and make their own little bouquet. Ta-da! So most of this stuff is for later in the week, but I'm going to be bringing this stuff on Tuesday. So the little name tags, baby socks, so we can put that in our extra clothes bin, the posters, as well as the books, and an extra hole puncher, just in case we need that in the classroom. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for today as a toddler teacher on the weekend. I hope this video was like entertaining, or gave you some ideas of what you might want to do in your classroom. I will actually leave my Pinterest board down below, and it includes a lot of ideas as well as socio-emotional development techniques and songs that you can use and sing with your children. I love my toddlers so much. I would honestly give my whole entire being to them. I love them, and their parents are awesome. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you like these types of videos. I would love to make more, because I know there's a lot of elementary education videos, but I would also like some early childhood daycare videos as well. Have a fantastic weekend, fantastic week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!